This is the cheapest collectible Darksaber you can buy on the market, but is it the best bang for your credits?
This weapon is your life.
The weapon of the Jedi Knight.
I see you have constructed a new lightsaber.
What's going on, everyone? I'm Josiah. You don't want to sell me death sticks, aka Jobi-Wan Kenobi. You want to go home and rethink your life. Today, we're reviewing the Mandalorian Darksaber from Galaxy's Edge. Is this one of the smallest Disney Legacy lightsabers? Can you install the blade easily? Do I need another Allen wrench to install this blade? How bright is this thing? I'm gonna answer all those questions and more. Come hang out. This is where the fun begins. If you'd like to see the review of my Black Series Force Effects Elite Darksaber, check out that video right there. But for now, let's get to it. The packaging for the Darksaber is beautiful. Disney's doing a nice job here of boxing this up. The hilt, of course, comes with the blade because it is so unique. We've got some character logos on here that you can kind of faintly see. Got Master Yoda right there. They're not as fancy as the Black Series boxing, but this is better than the typical Galaxy's Edge boxing. And then we unsheath the box to reveal that beautiful logo right there. Oh yeah, let's go. And this is magnetic. It flips open just like this, and voila. This one also comes with a stand that you can put together. Standard for most Galaxy's Edge lightsabers that come in a box set. And here it is, folks. One-of-a-kind lightsaber in the Galaxy's Edge collection. Taking a look up close, we've got the Darksaber. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. We've got a very slick, thin-looking lightsaber. The Disney Legacy lightsaber is not noted for being thin, often made fun of for being just oversized. This one, however, flips the script a little bit. Let's break it down. One con I'll say is we don't really have two tones here. We've got kind of like a matte versus a glossy black. It's fine, it's just not screen accurate. Looking towards the bottom here where we essentially would have the pommel, we've got our normal CoverTech belt clip. I would recommend painting this black if you could. It just should blend in a little bit more. Here you'll need an Allen wrench though to remove that, and then out of the bottom comes the battery pack. Now that is where you install AAA batteries. I definitely recommend having those batteries changed at least once a year, not just for the better sound and visual quality, but just to make sure that nothing's leaking in the saber and damaging your product. Up here, we've got this button here. That is going to ignite the blade. Nothing while the blade is out of it. We'll have to take a look. Do these light up when the saber lights up? That's a big deal for me. That should be to you as well. When we have the blade in, this is what releases it. If you press the button, that's how it gets ejected. Not like your normal twist blade, obviously. And then here is where the blade sits at the emitter. The design here with the guard is accurate. That looks awesome. It feels good. However, no blade plug. That's a disappointing thing here. The Black Series lightsaber comes with a display emitter. So when you have it on your wall or on your desk, that is where you would throw that. And it looks good. Here, not so much. I was worried that this was going to be a pain in the butt to install. It's not at all. It's actually really impressive how it plugs and plays. So you take the blade, you push this in here, you hear the normal blade insert noise from a Galaxy's Edge saber, and voila, you are ready to ignite this thing. We're gonna give it a go in 3, 2, 1. Oh, mama. Did you hear that? Let's put it right into the mic here. So the speaker is towards the bottom here, so you've got good sound ventilation. Your hand's not covering it up like on the Black Series. Let's put it right in the mic. Nice and loud. Like, that thing is epic, especially if there's nothing else going on. You got blade flicker here. That is really impressive. You've got a black stripe up the middle here. I don't love that. Doesn't look the most accurate, but you can't deny that this is a bright Darksaber. It's making some phantom noises. I'm not moving this, so the swing sensitivity is very poor. When you spin it, and it is very spinnable because it's a thin hilt, it sounds pretty good. Yeah, terrible sensitivity. Same clash sound over and over again. The flicker here is one of a kind. Looks really good, especially for a retail lightsaber. This doesn't have smooth swing. This doesn't have color changing ability. You can't adjust the brightness. So for it being a retail lightsaber like a Disney or a Hasbro, for example, this is pretty good. And I'm gonna light this up in the dark to show you how insanely bright it is. Oh, that is pretty. super light. It's tough because if you're holding it like this, your index finger is gonna hit the button. So you gotta be careful. The ignition sound is really awesome. It just has a lot of phantom noises when you're not swinging it. If I bring it up close here, I do have a gripe. These bottom two are not lit. You see kind of the venting here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. The bottom two are not, the top two are. If they all look like this, we'd be in really good shape. But that's a gripe. They should all be lit up there. Hey, it's progress because the Rey Skywalker one for Disney doesn't do this at all. So we're getting there, folks. And then look at that flicker. It's probably really tough to see if I put my hand here. Like almost a little strobe effect. Again, I don't love the black line. However, in them putting a single black line through on each side, you're able to get more light from this, which I think is probably what they were going for. The other thing is you don't see light at the very tip of the blade. This one's not defective, that is a design flaw. Overall, big fan of swinging this one. I love the hilt being the size that it is, and I think that blade flicker is something special. After swinging this around for the last few minutes, I can answer some of the questions I proposed earlier. But before I do that, if you wouldn't mind giving this video a like, it would go a long way for me. Thank you. So, is this one of the smallest Galaxy's Edge lightsabers? 100%. I love that. This is thin, it's sleek. I think this, in terms of size, is screen accurate. There are other details on other Darksabers that are just better, but for Disney's, this is a really nice weight. Second, is this easy to install? You can plug and play really quick, as I mentioned. Look, this is how you take it out. Ready? You hit this button. So you can go from your wall to going and swinging this around the campfire really quickly. That is impressive. I like that you don't need an Allen wrench for that. And how bright is this thing? You just saw me swing it around in the dark. This thing is very bright. There's a leg up on the competition when it comes to that. So, is the Disney Darksaber the best bang for your buck in 2025? This lightsaber came out in 2021. At the time, it retailed for over $200. Currently, you can get it for $159.99 in the Disney parks and online. So that's a really good deal. If you're looking to have this on your wall, I think that's a good deal. However, I don't like some of the lack of detail on it. If you're looking to play with this, meaning like you want to swing it around, you want to show it off to your friends, I think that's fine. I wouldn't hit another lightsaber with it. These edges are kind of sharp. I'm not sure how it would actually react to hitting another blade, so I wouldn't test that out. But at the end of the day, $160 is not bad. Disney has sales all the time. A buddy of mine got this for $111. Thanks, Marissa, for supplying this for today's video. But long story short, I think there are better options out there, and you should do your homework. By the way, I did some of the homework for you. You'll see my comparison video for the Disney version versus the Black Series Force Effects Elite in the coming weeks. That's all we got for today, folks. Thanks for making it to the end of this video. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget, trust only in the Force.